Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, we have another episode of Peak. I wonder, though, George, I am not, as some may know, I'm not a big fan of episodic shows. And now, that being said, I'll take episodic Frieren over any Frieren for sure. I do wonder, though, will we get in this season any sort of serialization at some point? Or do you think that since this season is shorter, that we're going to be more on the episodic side of Frieren? Because last season was like 24, and the last half was like heavily serialized, and the first half was like a mix between the two. It was a bit episodic, a bit serialized. So are we going to go full episodic this season? We only got 10 episodes.
I think we'll get a storyline for season 2. You're right. Like, the only thing that gives me pause is like 10 episodes, but like we're still, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because the big thing last season was we needed to get a first class mage, and now we have that. So maybe we show up and there's like a village in danger, right? We know that the demon army is moving again and stuff. So maybe we show up and it's like a battle focused mini arc because it's protecting a village, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Or
How long did that really take with Frieren, though? I mean, she's freaking so strong.
She would have to be removed somehow, incapacitated somehow.
But doesn't that too much parallel what happened with Aura and that whole thing? She was kind of removed, and the other guys had to take care of some stuff.
That one was much faster, though. That was like 2 episodes. I'm trying to see what we could do in like a span of 10 episodes. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, though, like even the serialization, whatever that may even look like, or episodic stuff, like I like the world that we're in, so it's going to be a good time regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm in for the ride at this point. Frieren's, I'm sold.
Yeah, even if it's episodic, I'm still going to enjoy it. Obviously, I would enjoy it more if it was more serialized, but I do like...
Yeah, that's fair.
There's enough of history, I guess, of the first season to see like it's all going to kind of amount to stuff, and they're padding out the world, and they're kind of fleshing out... Padding is probably not the right word, but they're fleshing out the world and stuff like that. So I know it's all going to kind of serve the greater whole, so it should be fine. There are shows that do episodic, and it doesn't always kind of come full circle, so it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm going to look forward to it almost regardless, I'm sure.
And like one of the big things about Frieren 2 is like the relationship between the trio.
Yes.
Right? Because this is like Frieren's redo, I guess, at a party, and she's learned and all that stuff. So like that stuff, no matter whether like there's like a big plot stuff happening, the character driven stuff is always like top tier for me. So as long as we have that, as long as
we had a little bit of that with even though last episode was a little bit episodic, it was there was the learning about Fern and her kind of insecurity with the lack of magic, which makes sense. If you had like the ability to defend yourself, especially like if you had no other kind of physical feats to protect yourself, and that's like completely taken away and you're now like totally defenseless, that was be a freaking terrifying experience. So
and they trusted Stark, but Frieren already had that kind of growth. And so now it's kind of Fern's turn to get a little bit of that. So,
and then hopefully at the end, we saw a little bit of a Fern turning a leaf here on her
a little
disposition
bit
towards Stark, right? Hopefully that's an indication of some better times to come for Stark. Poor freaking Stark.
Yes.
So
let's hope.
Let's hope.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get into it.
Let's dive into Peak. The hero of the South. Oh.
Oh. Like deal.
She's like, I'll do it
immediately.
Yeah.
There sure are.
Oh, this is a different hero.
Yeah, what?
魔王を倒したのはヒンメルだけど、
Oh, interesting.
の勇者は人類最強の勇者
Whoa.
と言われていた。
What?
なんだか大げさだな。
そうでもない。
Oh, you know what? Because Himmel did talk about how he was kind of a fraud. Like he was like, I'm not the strongest, I'm not the best, something to that effect. And he was like,
Yeah, when he couldn't pull the sword and
yeah,
stuff.
he couldn't pull the
from
sword out. He's like, I'm not a hero, I'm a fraud, right? And but you know, it didn't really matter. He didn't have to be the hero. They just needed to like get it done somehow, right? You didn't need to be the strongest. You just need to
You
figure
need to
it
be
out.
the hero to be heroic, right? That was
right.
a big thing, yeah.
Interesting. I wonder what happened to this guy then if he really was the strongest. Maybe he went in alone and got fricked up, but you know.
Maybe, yeah.
当時の人類にとっての最大の脅威は北側諸国を中心に
Oh, what?
Oh.
実は私たちは七宝剣を2人しか倒
Aura's there.
Dang.
残
Wow.
り3人を全て討ち取ったのは南の
Dang,
He defeated
three.
3. Pro.
He was pretty crazy.
南の勇者
Yeah, what?
すごくてね、全地の修羅鳩と相打ちになったとされている
Oh. Crazy.
Dang.
What a hero indeed.
南の勇者に対する信仰も熱くてね。
Makes sense.
南の
More
勇者
immediate to them.
見つからなかった
His body was never found.
今でも南の勇者と全地の修羅鳩の戦いを
Oh,
続けている
locked in eternal
Whoa.
combat. Imagine.
じゃあ綺麗にしようか。
So cool how she pulls her staff up like that.
Yeah, I know.
断る。私じゃ魔王に勝てないよ。
No way. He asked her? Bro.
やはり無理か。君は私の秘密を知ったとしても、一生誰にも言う。
Could he see the future too?
I wonder.
君にだけは教えよう。
Maybe he's a time traveler?
この私の人類最強たるゆえんを。
Yes.
私には未来が
I can see the
Holy
future.
frick.
Dude, that's why he was able to stalemate that one dude.
Yeah.
信じていないようだな。
Oh, I bet she
そ
does.
んなことはないよ。
Yeah, she
I just don't care.
doesn't really care that
Oh
much.
my gosh, Frieren.
今から1年後の未来に、私は北部高
He
原
knows,
No
yet he still
way.
does it.
七宝剣に打たれ
What?
命を落とす。
Bro, what is the nature of his future sight? I'm so freaking curious. He couldn't stop it or what?
Well, if Shalat and him could both see the future, then it's like, you know, that's why they both ended up killing each other, right? Because there was
yeah, but like, could you?
it's like the only way, I guess.
Couldn't you like run away and just not engage with that? Like send other heroes after Schlott or something? Like, or is he the only one?
He's the only one who could.
could've-
Yeah, because if you can see the future, right? Like,
Yeah.
someone's coming at you, you're like, oh, he's gonna come at me this way. I know I just have
Yeah.
to step to the side here, duck now, and
oh
like, right?
man, that's freaking cool actually.
So it's only-
True.
They were on even ground in that regard because they
he
could
was
both
the
see
only
the
one
future.
who could really do it.
Yep.
Frick. Okay.
That's crazy, dude.
Bro, we gonna see this
There
battle?
he is.
No way.
There he is, dude. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
The rest
Is
of
that
them
the-
are there too?
仮に君がついてきたとしても、私の死という
no
Dang.
way.
So
So he
he can
sees
see-
multiple
Yes.
futures?
He can see multiple timelines. That's wild. That's amazing.
How do you handle all that?
君のもとに一人の若い勇者が訪
He
れ、
does tell her.
世
Dang.
界を救うのは彼だ。君はその青年たちと共に旅に出て魔王を倒すんだ。
そうなるとは思えないけど。
会えばわかる。
Little did she know,
Ah,
彼は君の人生を
you'll change your life. Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
さて、もう
Look at her. She's just not convinced.
その青年に出会ったら伝えてくれ。
dude. Tell him what? No.
She told him. She tell him the story that just happened?
この私が切り開く。
Oh my gosh, dude, that's amazing.
Dang.
人類最強であるこの南の勇者が
Bro.
Bro, I love this guy, dude.
I have never gained so much freaking respect so fast for a freaking character I didn't even know existed.
Yes, dude.
Holy frick, what a Chad.
Oh.
Wow.
何が未来が見えるだ。
He was right.
ここの人たちは覚えている。
That's so
ちゃ
cool.
んと歴史に残っているよ。
And I hope they don't. Not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. That was
Wow.
amazing, dude.
Wow,
He
that's
knew
so cool. That's
this
so
is like
cool.
this is Frieren at its peak, man. When it's just like able to make you like just kind of reminiscent about a fantasy world and things that you haven't ever experienced, yet there's like that nostalgia is like applicable to so many parts of your own life. Like he knew that eventually he would be forgotten. Maybe not now, maybe not 100 years from now, maybe not 1,000, but like at a certain point his deeds will be forgotten, but he didn't do it for his own glory. He did it so that somebody else could stand on his shoulders. And Himmel is going to be the one that gets all the praise. Obviously, this town is an exception, and maybe people of this region, but like, you know, throughout the world, it's Himmel who gets the glory, but he did it anyways. He knew that his deeds, his quiet deeds, you know, speaking historically here, were still vital, and he didn't do it for the praise. He did it because it's what needed to be done. Bro, that is freaking heroic. That freaking something about that just gets me in the feels, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's literally, he was a hero, like literally in the truest, most pure sense. And even on top of knowing that many people wouldn't even know him, he knew that one day his deeds would be lost to time itself. That even if people like knew him now in a small way, he knew eventually no one would know him eventually. Everything will be lost. And maybe that's why. Maybe that's part of it, is he could see into the future and he would know that all things are eventually forgotten. So why not just do the good now? Just do the deed of good for the future, because everything is forgotten, but the goodness will be reflected in history forever.
Yes.
Oh.
That'll remain. Yeah.
Oh,
freaking
so
Chad,
freaking
man.
peak, dude.
Freaking Chad. Yes.
補給が終わったらすぐに出るよ。
Whoa,
なんだよ。
that's not like
し
her.
ていかないのかよ。
She doesn't like this city?
Oh, these are cool staves.
店もあるぜ。
シュタルク知らないの。時間って。
Time is finite?
Huh?
Okay, something's clearly up.
Yeah, what the frick?
Friend
I do
can
gotta
tell.
say, I love stabs with jewels on the end. Absolutely my like fucking fantasy. I love
Nice.
swords, my second favorite, but stabs with jewels in them, fucking right into my fucking veins, bro. She's so fucking efficient. Oh my gosh.
What? How much stuff did they get?
No kidding. She puts it all in her freaking box. She's trying to avoid someone.
わかってるでしょ。ロギンだってそこまで余裕があるわけじゃないんだよ。
Heavy? I thought like she put so much stuff in there. I wonder, and she's gonna carry it herself. I wonder if it's got some sort of like lightness to it, no matter what's inside.
Light
It's just
magic?
clearly
Yeah.
not the case. It's just really heavy.
さ、急ぐよ。なんだかずっと様子が変ですね。
Yeah, something's clearly up.
いつもなら大きな町に来たら数ヶ月は平気で滞在しようとするのに。
Oh no, it's too late.
Uh-oh.
I knew it.
遅かったか。
フリーレン様はこの領地を救ってくださった勇者様ご一
She
同の
hates this. This is the thing she hates the most, other than demons.
Just take the free food.
Oh,
Come
poor
on.
Frieren.
Oh,
That's
hey.
hilarious. Dang. Look at her fucking face.
すごく嫌そうな顔してる。
Oh my gosh.
曽祖父の代も盗まれている。
Ah.
Bro, what's up with this sword, man? What?
Does that keep
Yeah.
happening? Is right.
ここの領主の一族は特に無理な。
That's not
Oh
that
my
unreasonable. Oh my gosh.
Bro. Yeah, what? This guy was way better. He gave him
Yeah.
dinner and everything.
でも魔族はなんで宝剣を盗んだのでしょうか。
It can't be the same one. Frieren would have killed him.
の宝剣はもともと名のある魔族
Oh,
So
bro,
they
that's just
stole it from a
asking,
demon.
しかわからない
asking for trouble.
てっきり断るものかと。
You almost did.
仕方がないでしょ
She sighs.
あの宝剣はヒンメルが取り返したものだからね。
Oh, retracing?
断ったらそれは
Oh, you love to see it.
ヒンメルならきっと見捨てないよ。
Let's go, Frieren. Ah, my favorite gag.
Jeez, what a shot, bro.
What a shot, bro. That's right.
Music is fantastic.
It's so freaking good, dude. It fits so perfectly. Stark! Come on, bro. What?
Oh, it's a venomous snake.
Oh, frick. They cut that freaking thing in half along with the people.
ひどいあれよですね。
It's gotta be like a small army. There's no way just one demon did this.
I bet it is. The demons are freaking scary.
一人いるね。
Okay, it was just one, yeah.
Oh, what?
この村の人。いいえ、私は旅の僧侶です。
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's a priest.
I don't know about
通り
that.
すがりの冒険者だ。
He's a freaking demon, I'll tell you that.
剣の魔族に
Yeah. I wonder who that
By
was, huh?
her.
多分私たちが追っている魔族だね。
Frieren is putting up a front. She'd be able to
Why-
tell if this was a demon.
Yeah, but why entertain this conversation?
Oh, no, maybe she's legit? No.
No.
There we go.
No, wait, she's legit.
やっぱり死体が埋まっていない。
Ah, you're not a priest. You would have buried the bodies.
人以外も食べられるのに。
Ooh.
ぜそれが人を食べない理由
Ooh, frick. Wrong
Jeez, dude.
choice of words.
どうすよ。
Oh, frick. No, wait. I thought she
She
was going to get
dodged.
obliterated, but oh,
Whoa! Oh,
Oh.
dude.
no way.
Dang. Oh, no way. It's going to break through?
Oh, Stark.
Breaking. Let's go, Stark.
こんな時のための前衛だろ。
Let's go.
You love to see it.
This sword has to, like, power you up in some way, I think.
I wonder.
Maybe this
Gone.
is just her raw strength, but
Dang.
the music, dude. So good.
Amazing.
こういう面倒な依頼が結果として多くの人を救うことがあるんだ。
True.
Let's go, Himmel.
だから僕は困っている人
Himmel, you're so cool.
Bro, you gotta love it, dude.
単に面倒な依頼が好きなだけですよ。
難易度が高いとワクワクするんだ。
Oh my gosh.
本当にそうなんだ。
Stark saved Fern's life, man.
He really did, actually.
That was, yeah.
人は個人に祈りを捧げるとき
That's right.
あの魔族はいつもその隙を狙って旅人を殺してきたんだろうね。
Crazy.
Mm.
She knew the magic words. Those frickin'
Yeah.
demons, man, they learn what the weaknesses are.
Freaking imitate. Use
Yeah.
language to imitate emotion.
So fricked up.
これでこの町は安泰です。
Well, it's kind of in more danger than ever now that the sword's back.
Yeah, because now more demons want it. But maybe the reason why she took the sword and this city isn't destroyed is because she can't take the whole city guard by herself. Something.
Maybe.
That's
Yeah, maybe.
My head canon for now.
Sure,
That's why she
alright.
took it and booked it out of there. That's who knows though.
しかもその時は当時の伯爵家の使用人が魔族の還元に乗せられて手引きをしたと言われている。
Oh,
Dude, demons are freaking evil. Conniving motherfrickers.
devious. Yeah.
今は伯爵家だけじゃなくこの町全体の使命なのかもね。
Dang, so it kind of gives like a purpose for everyone. That's cool.
人間にも用 ある以上魔が差すなんてことはいつだって起こる。
So interesting.
衝動に抗えないところがあるのは人間だって同じだよ。
True. True.
どんな魔法なんだ？
Tell which apples are good.
赤リンゴを
Oh my gosh, it is an apple spell. No way.
くだらねえな。
Talk about useless.
That's it.
Okay.
She does love those frickin' spells. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Dang.
best episode of the season.
I'll just keep getting better and better.
That's right.
I really like that in this story and in this world, there are just characters who are just good because that's the right thing to do.
Yes.
Like frickin' Himmel, like the hero of the South, like they're just good. Good
Yep.
frickin' aspirational characters. Like, yeah, Himmel's vain and all that stuff, but that's like a baby thing, right?
Yeah.
Like it almost makes it even better that he's vain, right? It's like
Right,
it's
'cause
that
he's
kind of a
human.
positive. Yes,
Yeah, he's just
still
a human. But he's a good guy as a human, right?
Yes.
That's how you know he's not a character trope. He's not just like a caricature of, qualities dressed up as a character. No, he's a person. He was vain. He was really self-absorbed, but he didn't let that get
Yes.
ahead of the fact that he knew what the right thing that needed to be done was.
Yes. Yep, exactly. And on the flip side, I like that the demons are just freaking demonic. Like they're evil.
Yeah.
Evil. They, there's no redeeming qualities about them. There's no like if, ands, or buts. Like you don't have to question like, well, are they just like
maybe.
misunderstood? Like all this stuff. It's like, no. There's like a clear good and a clear evil. And, like I do like how more modern stories make like morally gray characters. Cause yeah, that is kind of true to life in some way. But like at the same time, I like this feels like more old school storytelling. Like
Sure.
I like it when they're just good. And that's what it is. Like we, I don't know how many other videos people watch on our channel, but we just had the great privilege of having a chat with Pyrex, who does a lot of Uma Musume stuff. And I was talking in that thing about Lord of the Rings, how like Frodo is a little bit different from the books of the movie, where the books he's very wise and he's like very fair and just, and like that's part of his motivation for like all of this. It's just he's a good dude. And like he's aspirational in that sense. And like all the characters actually that are like the heroes, they all have these like very heroic qualities about them. And there's no, you don't have to guess like, oh man, like, will, like in the books, it's more like, it's not whether Frodo will succumb to the ring from like a moral standpoint. It's more so, will he succumb to the ring from like a physical
Willpower.
exhaustion standpoint? Yeah, it's like that kind of situation and stuff. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel I there's obviously room for both kinds of stories, but I feel like recently the pendulum swung too far into like this like grim dark fantasy and like these like morally gray characters, the bad guys are just misunderstood kind of stuff. And again, not saying I don't like that. One of the freaking greatest stories that I enjoy is like The First Law, which finally, Graham, you're going through it. Yes, thank goodness. And that's full of that. That's like chock full of like grim, dark, kind of evil guys you want to root for and you hate that you're rooting for them, all that stuff. But I think in my heart of hearts, this is peak for me. Like as much as I enjoy the whole spectrum, this is just freaking chef's kiss for me.
Wow.
Personally.
All right. I mean, I don't disagree, George. I absolutely agree that this is totally peak. Yeah, it's you're right. There is something great about the simplisticness of the characters, and I think it's something I really like about Himmel is that he is that simplistic, but that he's also got these character flaws. Like there's just something about that. Like I can unabashedly root for Himmel because he's so good, but I also feel that there's a level of he was still human, And that's what makes his good quality so much freaking better, is because I know that he was just a guy who was a little bit too self-absorbed, who, you know, maybe had probably made some mistakes along the way. And I could believe that he would. And that's why I love his goodness so much more than if he was just always that way, because I know that he had to, he's making that choice every step of the way. He's not a character that just does that on automatic. We know that Himmel made that choice consciously every time. Maybe if it was easy, maybe it was easy all the time, but he still made it, because I know that he's got these other character flaws that makes him kind of more interesting than just being, you know, some kind of dressed up attribute.
Yes. It makes it somebody you can aspire to be. And
Sure.
it feels weird saying that about a fictional character, right? But like, that's kind of what stories are, man. They're like there's so many great lessons to learn from stories. Again, from a little bit of a callback to our Pyrex thing, is I feel silly freaking analyzing anime in this way. And I think I always will. It's not lost on me that this is an anime. But at the same time, just because it's an anime doesn't mean, I've come to learn this now, that it can't also give you like deep themes to reflect on. I forget who said it, but and I'm going to butcher the quote. Not only do I not remember the quote properly, I also don't remember who said it. But it was something along the lines of, if you want to change somebody's mind, you don't present them with facts, you tell them a good story. And that's like resonated with me for a long time now, because it's true. Like, this is the kind of stuff that stories can do. This is probably why, like, way back when, you know, we were freaking, we didn't live in cities, but we lived with like freaking little, you know, clusters, villages around the fire. You'd have the wise man
just a couple
like,
weeks
telling
ago.
stories. Yeah, a couple weeks. But like, there's something unique about the fact that, like, even then, you know, it's the wise man or the shaman or whatever, however role it was, they would like tell stories about like how the world came to be and all this stuff, because there's something like innate in that. That's how we learn as humans, something about that. I don't know exactly what it is, but
that's a great frickin' point, actually, because I can think of many examples in current day, you know, society where that is just truer than true, is too true, is unfortunately too true in some aspects. But I think like it's true in the sense of thinking like, okay, what's going to compel a village to work and to gather and to do the hard labor? Are you going to, you know, is it a story that compels people that, you know, we're built upon this legacy, we're doing this for our future generation, like the emotional factors of it? Or are you going to be like, well, we just need really good food and we got to stay healthy, and, you know, there's the practical things about it? It's like the practical facts are great and they're important, they're essential.
Yeah, you do need them. Yes,
right, they're essential, but they're not compelling and a motivating factor as strong as something like a story is. And now when you can build a story upon those facts, I think it makes it the most powerful thing it can be. It's the most compelling. But like a story moves you in a lot of ways. And and it doesn't matter the medium, right? Whether it's a story told at a fire in a village that compels you, like, that's literally nothing. It's nothing but words. You know, it's like, it's easy to kind of look at anime and go, oh, how could anime tell a story? It's just cartoons. It's like, yeah, but like, isn't a camp story just like words in the night? It's literally nothing. It's less than anime. Yeah. Right?
There's
it's like
less, there's less of a medium. It's literally just like
it's barely anything at all, but it doesn't stop it from being compelling. And so, like, anime can do it just like any medium could do it, you know? So it's interesting. It's cool. Stories are powerful. It's almost incredible how much power stories can have, and when they're bringing people to action and compelling people. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I feel like Frieren is one of those stories, man. Like the freaking Here from the South, Himmel, again, just to, you know, reiterate my point. They're freaking aspirational characters. Yeah, that's awesome. They really are. I love the fact that this is like such a popular tale, because I feel like we need more stuff like this. Even take all the like lessons aside, I like these kinds of stories, and so I'm glad it's being told.
100%.
Frieren exists.
Same, bro.
All right.
Literally the same.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
let's get to some comments.
Let's do it.
All right, I got a comment from Odyssey89. Every time I see your name, Odyssey, I think of the song from Super Mario Galaxy, and I think I read Odyssey in my mind, and it's like, Odyssey, Odyssey, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't get away from it. So anyways, that's a thing. Odyssey, I liked your comment a lot. This was probably my favorite part of the previous episode, talking about the situation with Fern and the kind of isolation that she feels from not having her magic. And George and I talked a little bit about at the very beginning of just like, it's just like taking away your ability to defend yourself. And I kind of felt for Fern a bit that she was just like, she's always had magic. It's always been a reliable thing. It protects her. It's her offense. It's her defense. It's everything. And without it, anyone could really take advantage of her in any way, right? She's totally defenseless and helpless. And so, for her, it's such a big, it's hard to, obviously we don't have magic, right? So it's hard to really connect fully, but I kind of feel, at least some level of like, okay, like I get it. It's like, I understand the some level of defenselessness and vulnerability that you would feel from having that taken away. And it's so beautifully conveyed because it's kind of shown at the start, and then later it's really shown in visual of her just being isolated, and then they kind of tie it up so beautifully with Stark, protecting her and Frieren. It's so beautiful. It's a great freaking story. Again, it's a story conveying, meaning and conveying attributes and stuff like that and feelings. So it's so cool. Also, yes, I guess even if they were carrying the little crystal from behind, like they had a rope or a stick or something, I guess technically it could like limit their strategic movements and stuff. I've kind of like I've put my complaints of that to rest. I do think it's still a little bit silly, but I get it. That's true. There is some complications. It could even be used against them. That's true too. Like thrown towards them. Like one little mishap with that freaking crystal could be a big problem. So fair enough. Fine. It is what it is. All right. I admit defeat on that one.
I hate to admit this because I do my utmost best to just unplug and like not need my phone. But I feel like weird, like naked, quote unquote, when I don't like if I go out of the house and I like forgot my phone or I don't have my phone or something happens, it's just like, oh frick, what if I needed to like call somebody? Like what if something happened? Like what if I got stranded on the side of the road? Like all these like in reality, low probability scenarios start running through my head. I'm just like, bro, what if this happened? What if that other thing happened? Like, I don't have my phone. How could I not have my phone right now? Or like when it's like getting like really low in battery, it's like, my phone's about to die, bro. And so like, I hate that I'm so tied to my phone in this day and age. And I still do like my best to unplug and not like, be addicted to the phone. Cause I feel like that's a real thing people can get, obviously.
100%.
But yeah, like when you were saying that, that's kind of the thought that I felt. It's like, what would it be like to be without a sense? I'm like, that's not going to happen, hopefully, anytime soon. But like being with my phone is like a close kind of thing, right?
It's your magic,
not
in a
nearly,
sense, right?
Yeah, it's like my magic in a sense. It's not nearly as much as like losing a sense, right? Like that is like tiers above. But like the most like likely thing that's kind of close to that would be not being with my phone, which is, again, I hate to admit that, but it's true.
It's true.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, magic sense isn't necessarily like losing one of the 6 senses, right? Like she's using mana detection in a sense
the
to
5
like
senses.
detect things.
You said the 6 senses. Yeah, I was like, wait, do I remember wrong or is there only 5 senses? Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why I said 6. Anyways, I definitely don't have 6 senses. Like she's using that magic detection to feel out the world, right? And the things around her. And we use our phones in kind of a similar way, do we not? To like feel out what is happening around the world.
True.
What's the weather going to be? What are people saying? Communicating with other people? Like in a sense, it's kind of similar to that in a big way, I think. I think it's more of an apt example than you think. I didn't even think about that, but I think that's a great example. I really enjoy going out of the house without a phone. There's kind of like a dangerous excitement to it of like, if I got lost, especially in Japan, I'm just like, if I got lost, I have no way to do like auto translate if I really needed it, or use a map or anything or whatever it is.
Sure.
I am just totally on my own. I got to figure it out. But then I think like, should I do that? Like, is that a good idea? But then I think, well,
that's how everybody did it.
That's how everyone did it like 20 years ago. Like, it's not that long ago. So like, you know, it's an interesting thing. So yeah, I think that's a good example, Jordan. I think that's a great, like, that's cutting close, I think, to exactly how she was feeling. So it is interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. I also have one more comment after all this wonderful conversation we have. I have one more comment from Odyssey. Odyssey, yeah, well, it's just all I'm going to say about that. So I know who I am and I know what I'm about. So I'm not going to apologize
the sixth
to no one.
sense right there. That's the weeb sense, as they call it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
It's a time stamp from our last episode where Graham. Well, actually, you know what? Check out our last episode.
I don't even think, George, I was surprised you were going to explain that because I was like, really? You're going to get into that, George?
No, I'm not getting into that. I stopped myself midway through. Okay, well, thank you for your comments. Mine is also from YouTube. It is from Mike F7750. And I was trying to describe kind of the feeling that Frieren gives off. And it says, not sure about a Japanese word, but there's a German word. Gonna butcher this, but you know what? I'll try anyways. There's a German word, gemütlichkeit. That's probably terrible. And English idiom, there's no place like home, that are close to the sentiment George is expressing. Yes, it is close. It's not quite like the feeling exactly that I wanted to convey, but it is very close. So thank you. Yeah, like there's like this like, when you're like at home, it's like you're like settled. It's like, like there's.
Is that not? There's no place like home?
Yes, there is. There is no place like home, but it's like that plus nostalgia, right? Like, I don't know if you feel nostalgic about your house because it's like you're present, right?
Sometimes, if I'm being like really reflective, if I'm just kind of in that like mood, it strikes me in the right way, then maybe I would kind of look at my house and be like, frack, like, yeah. But I've had that before. Yeah, I think when I'm moving, I've had that. Like, I've had that when I've like left my house, like I'm feeling comfortable in my house. I'm like leaving it or going to leave it very soon. And then I get to like a new house. I remember moving into the place I'm in now and looking at it and being like, this place is foreign to me. But I was just like, immediately as I came in, I felt it was foreign, but I felt also like one day this place is going to be home. And that's just weird. Like, that's weird that this is going to be home one day. Like, I don't feel it now and it's not going to be for a while, but one day I'm going to come home and I'll be like, I'm home. So maybe that's when I had it, actually. When the first time I realized that like I was coming home to my new home and I was just like felt at ease because I was at home finally. And I was like, oh, frick, this is it. So maybe, yeah.
Yes. But yeah, but anyways, the point still stands that I'm trying to like find like an expression that's like all these things kind of combined. Sure. Which maybe there isn't, which is fine. But that is kind of how Frieren feels. I don't know why. I think this episode actually helped me see a lot like why. It's like there is stuff in Frieren that unfortunately is missing in a lot of the stories, at least the stories that I've engaged recently. It's just been a lot of like, I love the grimdark stuff, but it's like this is what I want. This is free. I love morally unambiguous characters who are just good because it's the good thing to do, and they're just they're good. And because like I feel like a lot of times there's the what's the freaking term? Jane Doe,
John Smith?
Jane Doe, something like that. Yeah, where it's just like this, like goody two shoes, and they're just like one dimensional, kind of how you're explaining earlier. That's right? Why like the good characters now are just like this caricature, and it's just like it doesn't feel real and it doesn't feel earned, and it's almost like a mockery of what like an actual character like that, like what Himmel could be are. And so this is it. This is like what I've been
100%.
searching for, and it's presented properly, and it doesn't make the character, just like a goody two shoes. It's just like good in like a fake way, right? Like Himmel, you really buy it that like Himmel was good because he genuinely cared about the people he was going to help, and he didn't do it for fame or for money. It's just because he was good. Anyways, I'll stop glazing Himmel and Frieren the show and all that stuff for now. But.
You can never glaze Himmel and Frieren enough, okay? That's a fact. Yeah, and the other thing is like when he was up there and he was like taking it when they got the sword on top of the mountain and he was like taking out this demon is going to help like so many people. And they were like, "Listen, man, you just did this cuz you're like taking these odd jobs in the challenge and stuff." He admitted to that because it's true. And both things can be true at the same time. Like he wanted to do it because he genuinely knew that it was going to help save people. And he was like, well, hell yeah, it's a little bit selfish too. I want to see this cool challenge. I want to see how strong this demon is. I want to test my might, right? Like they're both true. Now, he would do it probably without that, but it's certainly a bigger motivating factor. Like if he would have gotten that quest and it wouldn't involve like a cool fight or whatever to test himself, he would have done it maybe, likely, probably, almost definitely. But like maybe he would have been like, feeling more of like I don't really want to do this. Like I'd rather just like chill here. Like we've got to look for this demon. We have 0 leads. This seems like really freaking annoying. But like I'm gonna do it. But we know that maybe Himmel would have felt more reluctant to do it because he's a freaking person, right? We know that he would have probably done it. He would have definitely done it, but he would have felt more, like frick, like okay. But it's that's the great thing about Himmel and the way they write their characters is just like you feel that you believe that that's the case. Like yeah, he was a little bit selfish and he was going to do it anyways, but it's cool. Anyways,
no, I mean that's it. Like his faults don't overshadow the good things about him and stuff like that. But he still has them. And it's totally fine that he does.
That's a succinct way to put it, George. Yes, his faults, aren't overshadowed by his goodness.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, well, thank you guys for the comments. Thank you everybody for all your comments. If we could somehow include them all, we would. But this has been a great episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Check out the Patreon and the channel membership. If you want to watch the other stuff that we're watching right now 2 weeks ahead of time, check out the channel playlists. We've watched season 1 already. If you're new to the channel, we've already watched season 1. You can watch it all on the channel. But with that, we'll see you guys next week.
See you, everybody.
Take care.